Welcome back. We're going to make equivalent fractions with sums of fractions with like denominators. So basically, we're going to be adding fractions with like denominators. Let's begin. So you see, we're going to add 1/3 and 1/3, but we're going to use a number line. So because it's split into thirds, we're going to split our number line into thirds as well. I have 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3, which is 1 whole. We're going to start at 0. And we're going to go to 1/3 because that's our first number right here. We're going to add 1/3 to that, which means our answer is 2/3. So 1/3 plus 1/3 is 2/3. And as you notice, 1 plus 1 is 2, and the denominator stays the same. So the numerator is added, 1 and 1 is 2. Denominator stays the same. You do not ever add your denominators. Now let's try another one. We have 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. So we are going to split our number line into fourths. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. This is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, which is 1 whole. Now, start at 0. We hop to 1/4. That's that. We hop to another fourth. That's that. We hop to another fourth. That's that. We've added 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, which equals 3/4. Again, we added the numerators. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And 4, the denominator stays the same. So all the denominators have to be equal. They have to be the same so that we can keep it the same. Let's try another one. Now this problem, the denominator is 8. We have 3/8 plus 3/8 plus 1/8. So let's split our number line into 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 1/8, so I'll put these down here, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and 8/8. I want you to start at 0, and I want you to go to 3/8. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. That's that one. I want you to go ahead, pause your video, and go to 3/8 more, then come back. You should have gone 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. And then you have to pause your video, go 1/8 more. Our answer is 7/8. So 3/8 plus 3/8 plus 1/8 equals 7/8. Again, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And the denominator is 8. Carries all the way through. The denominator stays the same. Now, they want us to show this problem on the number line. We've got 6 halves equal 2 halves plus 2 halves plus 2 halves. So again, we're going to look at the denominator of 2. We're going to split it into halves. So we've got 1 half, 2 halves, that's 1 whole, 3 halves, 4 halves, that's 2 wholes, 5 halves, 6 halves, that's 3 wholes, and 7 halves. We could keep going if we needed to. So now they want you to show 2 halves plus 2 halves plus 2 halves. So here's 2 halves, here's 2 more halves, and here's 2 more halves. The answer is 6 halves, which equals 3. So 2 halves plus 2 halves plus 2 halves equals 6 halves. First, we need to look at our denominator, which is 5. We're going to split our number line into fifths. Go ahead and pause your video, split your number line into fifths. Okay, you see that I had to extend mine a little bit? That's not a problem. Go ahead and do that if you have to do that as well. Now, we need to start at 0, and we need to go to 5/5. Then we need to go 3/5 more. 1, 2, 3/5 more. Our answer is 8/5. Now, you might be looking at 8/5 as being an odd number because our numerator is bigger than our denominator. So that means that our number is greater than 1. So if I pull 1 out of there, which is 5/5, I'm giving you a little previewing here. If I pull 5/5 out of there, I have 1 whole, that 5/5 that I just pulled out. Now 5 to 8 is 3 more out of 5. So 1 3/5 is equivalent to 8/5. Okay, this is the mixed number, and this is the improper fraction way to write 8/5. So this problem is asking us, it says 7/3 equals 6/3 plus 1/3, which equals 2 times 3/3 plus 1/3. So we know we have to split our number line into thirds. So I'm going to split it into thirds. There's 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. I know that's 1 whole. 4/3, 5/3, 6/3. I know that's 2 wholes. 7/3, 8/3, and 9/3. I know that's 3 wholes. So they want us to show that 6/3 plus 1/3, so we're going to start at 0 and go to 6/3, plus 1/3 equals 7/3. They also want us to show that 2 times 3/3, so that's 3/3 times 1, 3/3 times 2, plus 1/3 equals 7/3. I've just shown you how to add fractions with like denominators. Thanks for watching.